man who liked to play with his power tool. In this school, a class conflict arose, sneaky and left-wing. Welcome to the story of Martin Roth's final spring. For Malmö Borgarskola is no regular institution, and what happened here was a downright execution. So now, if you've been dying to take the piss out of your favorite teachers, this is a show you won't want to miss. The year is 2015, and on the day our story begins, Martin Roth has just been killed. Or I don't really know, come to think of it, because he never answers his emails, so it's kind of hard to tell if he's alive or not. Every time I need to talk to him about MUN, it's like I send him an email and then he doesn't answer, and then I have to go to his
Dora,
office.
shut up!
Right, sorry, I kind of got off track there. Anyway, the point is, on the day our story begins, Martin Roth has just been killed, and Magnus is questioning potential suspects and witnesses.
IB coordinator to find out what happened to Martin. So I have to ask you, where were you on the night of the murder?
Are you accusing me of killing Martin?
Of course not, of course not. I'm just trying to make sure that what I think I know is the truth is actually the truth. It's okay, right? So I have to ask you again, where were you on the night of the murder?
This is ridiculous. But if you must know, I was. What is this? Scottish Independence Day?
You're right. That failed.
Thank you for that painstakingly detailed and time-wasting explanation, said Carol. You wouldn't happen to know anyone else that might have had a reason to commit the murder?
Well, Martin's been wanting to ban Stuart's yoga class, so maybe he decided to do something about it. That downward-facing dog.
Looks like I chose the wrong week to quit snoozing. Thank you, Carol. I'll look into that. question, all right, Stuart? Can a dog get a witness around here?
Yes, ask anyone who takes my class.
I'll do that, thank you.
Is there anything else I can help with? I would love to help.
No, there's nothing, Stuart, thank you. Thank you.
Are you sure? I'm so happy to help.
You know what, there is one thing, Stuart. That fella Sam Edgecombe invited me to his daughter's birthday party. Come on! I just feel like you shouldn't ask like that, you know? You know, sometimes I feel like you should never have asked in the first place, you know? I feel hard to say no now. You got any advice?
You just have to suck it up. I mean, it's your thing, but you have to suck it up.
I guess you're right, Stuart. Thanks for helping me anyway.
Of course.
See you soon. Sarah, good to see you. How are you doing?
Terrible! I've had this awful ankle injury, but I went for a 15-kilometer run yesterday. The doctor said I should wait for 8 months or so, but you know how it is, I just couldn't stop myself.
Shit, Sarah, that sucks. Oh,
Language!
oh, I'm sorry, Sarah. So I guess you haven't been to yoga with Stuart lately, have you?
Oh, no, I've missed it terribly. You know, I even bought shoes 2 sizes larger than my normal ones, and they still don't fit.
That must be horrible, Sarah. Well, I guess you can't be of any help then.
Oh, okay then. But seeing as you are the new IB coordinator, how about a couple more tickets to London for us? You know those Ayrshire trips, me and Molly do enjoy those.
Yeah, I'll consider it, Sarah. Thank you for asking.
Well,
though.
whilst you're at it, how about a more
I don't know
books
about
for the
this,
theatre
Sarah.
room? Or how about some paint or
Sorry,
sewing
Sarah,
machine?
I can't hear you from my high horse. All this interrogation is getting exhausting. I think I'll maybe try to get Carol to take over, seeing as I think she's innocent, and I'm just so tired. Boop, beep, bop. Carol? Is that you? I was wondering if you could take over the interrogations. Is that a problem for you? I didn't think so. Thank you. All right. No, you hang up. Carol?
Hi, I'm a little low on energy right now. I just had a Snickers for breakfast. What do you know?
Okay. Now, Carol didn't actually care what Andreas had eaten for breakfast. I mean, literally, why would she?
Now, I need you to be focused, okay? I've been given an enormous responsibility and I can't mess this up. I mean, I won't. And you fake little American man won't stop me. So, where were you the night we were? I was looking at flights to Iowa, to the Iowa caucus. You know the one where they questions. So sit down. Who are you? And what do you think about Martin's murder?
Well, looking at this through a Marxist lens, it immediately becomes apparent that the lower teacher classes have been highly aggressive towards Martin Bailey, and it is very unsurprising.
Not this nonsense again.
However, if we put on our feminist literary critic glasses, then this murder might also be seen as a criticism towards the overwhelmingly large male leadership of the school. It is further important to note
No,
that...
that's enough. That's enough. Okay, well, where was Stewart at the night of the murder?
Well, I did see him leave his office in some rather tight-fitting yoga trousers. I mean, exorbitantly tight-fitting. Wish I had.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit doing yoga. I guess I need to find someone who was actually in Stewart's yoga class the night of the murder. And who doesn't need 4 pairs of glasses to explain something. Ingrid, please tell me that you were in Stewart's yoga class the night of the murder.
The night of the murder? Yeah, I remember. I was with Monica and Kim. Kim. Oh, listen to this one. Want to hear something funny about sodium?
Nah. Why should you never trust atoms?
Why?
Because they make up everything.
Kim, can I have a hit of the ball? I mean, gong?
25-minute break.
Okay, Monica, how about this one? I'm Bond. Ionic bond. Taken, not shared.
Actually, that's factually incorrect, because bonds are based on the difference of electronegativity considered.
Monica. Can I take a 5-minute and find a second, please?
No, Ingrid, not yet. We still need to go through the rest of the chemistry material before your lesson starts.
But I'm never going to learn all of this before the lesson. You make it quite difficult to learn without giving notes.
Are you questioning my way? I have quite high expectations of you. You better do well during the lesson.
But what if I come in and ask you about the material, like I usually do? You're always so fast, I can never keep up.
Then I'll be very disappointed. Let's get back to the chemistry.
Ingrid, you're not answering my question.
But I just did.
No, I asked if you were in Stewart's yoga class.
That is literally what I just answered.
No.
such a good yoga instructor.
Well, I guess that settles that. Stuart, unfortunately, cannot be the murderer.
But, wait. I thought Magnus was supposed to be doing these interrogations.
Yeah, but he got tired, so he went home a few hours ago.
It is at this point in our story that our audience might start wondering why Magnus was so tired that he had to go home. Why, you ask? Because of budget cuts, I answer. Because I'm the omniscient narrator. Get it? Get it? Budget cuts are a serious problem. They put unnecessary pressure on our school administration, on our faculty, not to mention our students. I really don't think that we talk about this
Lauren,
issue
nobody
enough.
cares.
Yes, they do. I swear to God, they care. Oh my God.
But I just saw Magnus outside. He was trying to bury this really big, sharp, silver, bloody knife in his Ziploc bag, but I really didn't think too much about it.
What?
Let's catch that bloody madman!
They're our enemy. No!
Tell us what you did! There's no point denying it!
That's funny. I was about to ask you the same thing.
What? That doesn't even make sense. Stop trying to make the script longer.
All right. I'll tell you what happened on the night of the murder.
So on the day the murder actually took place, Martin had a very important meeting. And when he came back to his office after the meeting, he was feeling pretty good about himself. You know, as usual.
Oh, Magnus. Oh, Magnus. You did it again, didn't you, Martin? Oh, the UHR cannot seriously consider changing the grade conversions at the speech I did. This calls for a celebratory drink. No, not those. No, not those either. Definitely not those. Ah, yes.
Drinks already, Martin? It's 11 a.m. Anyway, Martin, how'd the UHR meeting go?
Fantastic. Our IB monopoly will survive.
Isn't that great, Martin? You know how much time we spent working on this program together? call it my magnus opus. Martin, these kids have to learn. 10,000 crowns down the drain. Anyway, Martin, you get my email about eccentric billionaire Donald Trump becoming president?
No, I didn't.
What? You don't read your emails? You don't read your emails? How do you know what's going on?
It'll sort itself out.
Sort itself out, Martin. Sort itself out. I'm sick of your procrastination, Martin.
What do you mean?
It's time for a change around here.
I still don't understand what you mean.
I'll have to show you what I mean, Martin. And I would have gotten away with it too, for one of you meddling teachers and that dog.
I knew sorry. I knew it! You meddling maggot! Real shite situation you're in now, aren't
I picked the wrong week to quit drinking coffee.
It was, in fact, the wrong week for Kim to quit drinking coffee.
Look, guys, I had my reasons for killing Martin. You see, he always had more power than me.
Yeah, because that was like his job.
Back in the old days, we were like two in a pod, like peas. Then something happened. Suddenly Martin started getting all of the credit. I never got my time to shine. Martin, with his car salesman-like voice and that Swedish pronunciation, and I'm stuck here with my inconsistent accent. It wasn't always easy, you know? My superiority complex, I mean, drive for success. You guys just have to think about all the reasons why it's great that Martin's dead now.
He's right, you know. One time I asked Martin for a raise and he offered me a sack of potatoes. Bloody racist if you ask me.
Social justice, am I right? Racism sucks. Anyway, I've been teaching global politics without a textbook for 2 years now.
Exactly. Textbooks and wages. It's like two birds getting stoned. Somebody mentioned birds.
Getting stoned.
You know what? He's probably right. We should have done it years ago. Oh well. Drink some of me, guys. Let's go.
Wow. Who would have expected that? Me? Killing Martin? What an unexpected resolution to that story. Anyway, folks. It's nice having you guys here. Come back next year for a better show.
Thus ends the story of Caesar and no, I meant Martin and Magnus, just, in case anyone not taking precautions. Magnus is very good. Anyway, the story's over now, and with perfect timing. I promise I'm almost done rhyming. But to be honest, in all truth, we love all of our teachers. That's our policy.
Guys, here for the show! I'm here for the show, for the live Cabaret. Anyways, no, listen. I have a perfect valid reason. I have a business every single time. Anyway, look, this is how it was. I have two kids, they both go to doggies, and I really it was like, one of them had one of my kids, he had the telegram on it, and he stuck his head in it. And he just get it out. And I was like, I need butter. So I took lactose and stuff. And I was like, and my wife couldn't do it. And it was really crazy. And so, anyway, I'm here now.
The show's over. I just did the epilogue.
No, but I am, what?
We just finished the show. I just did the epilogue. It's over.
Well, I guess the shit has hit the fan. That was the show. Thank you so much for coming. It was really great to see. Woo, God. See so many people here. And in all honesty, like Dora said, we appreciate all our teachers and all our parents for letting us use old people.
Thank you.